So COVID-19, should we be actually freaking out like everyone else is? Hi, Rich here, and today we are going to talk I can't do it with this on, Ryan.
What are you doing? No, come on, man.
I'm sorry. It's not going to work. All right?
A little bit? Okay, whatever.
Start again. Hi, Ridge here, and today we're going to talk about COVID-19. This is going to be a real short video because I only have really one thing to say about it. And that one thing is, stop listening to the news. The news, their job, they have one thing in mind, and that is to make sure you keep watching. And whenever they're covering something like this, they're going to just get major moolah from the advertisement company, because guess what? Right after they're talking about an outbreak, they're like, oh, do you want to, buy the next new Jeep or something? And they're going to make commercials that sound like, oh, we're getting away from this. You better believe me that they're making buku money off of covering this. So let's get real. It's going to be bias. And I don't care what news station you listen to. Every news station out there is going to have a slant on the information. They make better money when they makes it sound so terrifying. Please be smart. Don't listen to the news. Now, of course, you're going to be asking, what do I listen to then? If you've been on the internet at all in the last couple weeks, the CDC, Center for Disease Control. Hey, future Ridge interrupting. Past Ridge was trying to say don't listen to the news. What I want to say is it's perfectly fine to listen to the news. It's a lot of good information. But if you're making your decisions based off what you're hearing on the news, that's where you might have some fault. It's very important that you listen to the news and then compare it with the actual resources that are stating the facts. And that resource is the CDC, as Ridge mentioned, and your local health department. They usually have a website or a Facebook page, or you can just actually call them to confirm certain statements. If they're telling you for sure to stay indoors, call them, email, look on their website to make sure that that's actually factually correct. Now, I'll get back to Future Ridge. He can continue his rant. We need to be listening to the CDC because that's their job. And it's not biased. They're not trying to freak us out. They're not trying to diminish how dangerous this is. They're going to give us an exact description of how this particular virus is affecting the world. And they're going to give us advice on how to deal with it. And guess what, people? They're not telling us to run to the hospital if you have a cough, or store up on toilet paper, or store up on tons of food. Yes, they literally say on their website, just stock up on some extra food because you may have to stay at home if you're sick, just like any other flu. These have severe symptoms and they can lead to death. We've had other viruses that have had higher fatality rates. So it's awesome to see that we're taking a more proactive effort to preventing the spread of this virus. Influenza has killed more people than the coronavirus has. So I want to encourage us, let's stop listening to the news. Let's please listen to the people that are professionals in this. Listen to the CDC and no one else. And that way we can take the proper steps, not over panicking, but also preparing ourselves appropriately until we can work through this difficult time.